The co-director for Avengers Endgame believes that in the next 2 years, pretty soon AI will generate all the movies that we watch.
That's ridiculous.
So his name is Joe Russo. He doesn't necessarily have, I don't know. Well, what do you think about this, John?
Look, you partially had me at Joe Russo, I guess, because Avengers Endgame is one of my favorite movie-going experiences of my life.
Obviously, it's the best.
But it was good, and it capped off an amazing cinematic ride.
I actually don't have an opinion about the movie.
You've never seen it?
No, John, I haven't seen it.
Anyway, look, I think that within 2 years, first of all, assuming they get through the writer's strike, I love that they're just glossing that. Also, by the way, amidst the writer's strike, let's not immediately start like waxing poetic about how amazing it's gonna be when AI takes over a bunch. No, I don't think that they're gonna be churning out all the movies in 2 years. I think that they are going to be incorporated into movies, which we could debate whether that's good or bad. I think the idea of major companies that can and should hire actual writers or people who do the CGI or anything else that AI can take over, instead doing it with AI sucks. But I also think that if independent filmmakers, students and things like that suddenly have a lot more capability to pursue art that they couldn't have before, that could be good. Look, I am much less interested in AI taking over artistic output than I am driving our cars, I suppose. But I also don't think that in 2 years they're gonna be capable of that.
The whole reason why they're developing all this technology is to do away with labor. Like in every facet of American society. That's the whole point.
I think that is definitely why they're doing it.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that has to be the outcome, and it also doesn't mean that has to be what everyone uses it for.
It'll be the outcome.
I think it can make a lot of people, including beleaguered working class people's lives better in some areas. I think, no, you don't think so?
No, I'm curious. I'm waiting for you to elaborate.
Look, I have been since Midjourney was really rolled out, since ChatGPT was rolled out. I've been trying to use these a bunch so that I can, speak, with some knowledge about this sort of thing. I have used AI to make my life a little bit easier in some things.
Did you use it for your goals?
No, not
yet.
We'll get to that. But no, I've produced some recipes. I just hypothetically, we announced a couple days ago or whatever that I'm having a kid. So I thought, you know what? What if
you announced it?
We put up a post on Instagram. Yeah, it's old news now. Nobody cares. But anyway, as an example, what if your kid asked you a question that you're not qualified to answer, but you're interested and you want to get their curiosity going? Here's a little good explanation suitable for an 8-year-old of this scientific thing. Or, my kid wants me to read him a book. We've read every book we have 1,000 times. Just produce, an interesting story about our dog Hilo. And it produces a little there are some things that I think you could use that are not infringing on workers necessarily that could make people's lives a little bit easier.
Okay, so let's get back to Russo and what he has to say about this, right? So just to give you some context, he was speaking at a panel with Donald Mustard, who's the chief creative officer at Epic Games. That's the game studio behind Fortnite. And so Russo explained during this panel discussion that he believes AI generated content will take over the world of film and television in just a few years. Here's more from him, including his quote. So he says, what you could do with AI is obviously use it to engineer storytelling and change storytelling. So you have a constantly evolving story, either in a game or in a movie or a TV show. You could walk into your house and save the AI on your streaming platform. Hey, I want a movie starring my photoreal avatar and Marilyn Monroe's photoreal avatar.
I feel like he's going in a particular direction with this.
He really is. I want it to be a rom-com because
I bet.
But Russo,
focus on the
you're not understanding it.
Am I right?
No, I don't want to decide. I want to do less of the deciding. Okay, I want the creatives to decide for me. Okay, I don't want to hit up the producers and the director of Billions, which is the show I'm into right now, and be like, yo, I really think that Bobby Axelrod should be the protagonist instead of the antagonist. Like, by the way, I don't even know at this point if he's supposed to be the antagonist.
I have never watched the show, I don't know.
Putting that aside, I'm in the first season,
so give me a break. Succession terms, anyway.
But do you get what I'm saying? Like, I want to enjoy the creativity of others.
Yeah, no.
And I want it to be actual human beings who share their creativity with me. That is what enriches our lives. That's what makes our lives worth living. Having some freaking technology, and then also this second element of it of oh, you get to decide because we live in a country full of narcissists who want to be like the star of every freaking movie.
Well, you don't have to be the star of it.
I'm not interested
in it. You can come up with a creative idea. I like both of those models. Yes, I want to.
You're so open-minded and sometimes it's so annoying.
What can I say? Yes, I too want to enjoy the creative output of actual people. Devil's advocate. I like movies with a lot of CGI in them, which is the product of human activity. Well, I liked Endgame, I guess. That is a product of human effort, but it's not like it was drawn by a human hand. Technology can enhance creativity. The idea that a whole movie script or whatever or acted out will be replaced by the product of AI, I don't like that. I do like the idea of being able to dial in, here's a cool thing. Let me come up with a whole new concept for a Married with Children episode and just produces it. That does seem pretty cool.
No.
But I do not want this to edge out actual human creativity, whether in movies or TV, books, art, photography, whatever.
We're such clowns, man. I just love that we're currently in the middle of making humans as irrelevant as possible in society. In every single facet of society, even the parts of society that miraculously we're still able to enjoy, like entertainment, movies.
Well, you could, but you don't even go see Endgame. So are you really taking advantage of this golden age?
That's a good point.
Nerd.
That's a good point.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.